When you can be okay with yourself, you can
Mm-hmm.
forgive yourself and be okay with yourself, you're going to be much more available to that person. And you'll find, and this is what I find in my work, is you'll be much more accepting. You don't have to fix anybody. You're not here to fix them. You're here to be utilized. We don't even know what fixing would look like. We have no idea. What we all get to do is accept what's in front of us, right? And
Mm-hmm.
find peace, choose peace. Instead of in
Okay.
my peaceful place, I provide peace to others. I become a
Mm-hmm.
peace giver and bringer. And that person's situation, financially, physically, whatever, it doesn't really matter. That's
Mm-hmm.
not where their peace is. Once they find, this is why peace comes first. You find your peace. You be at peace. When you have peace, you become a peace giver, peace bringer. When they have peace, their world will start to reflect peace. If their world doesn't look so good, it's reflecting what's happening inside of them. It's never going to be fixed by fixing the outside world. They have to deal, it's inner engineering, right? They have to deal with what's inside. You are cause, not effect. The ego says you are at the effect of everything outside of yourself. Therefore, you are effect. You are affected by things outside of you. The Course says that's impossible. Cause created you, extended itself to become you, and so you are cause. The reason it seems as if you can be at the effect is because most of our causability, most of our causing is happening unconsciously. We don't know we're doing it, but we are doing it. And then there's time and space, which creates a nice little lag between the time you set it out in motion and the time it comes back to you. So it feels like it's coming out of the blue and you don't know how that happens. The Course is saying, no, it's all generated by the thoughts in your mind, all of it. The thoughts come first, the world is next. It's a movie screen, that your thoughts are being projected on, and then they're coming back at you through your eyes. You see them, taste them, touch them, feel them, but we generate them first in our mind. The feelings, the emotions, all of it, none of it's real. None of it is true. We decide it, we invent it, and we can change it in a heartbeat, which we have many times. You could go from being in a lot of pain and suffering and grieving into 2 seconds into happiness and joy and a complete shift. It's a choice we make. And being true, it is so simple that it cannot fail to be completely understood. Rejected, yes, but not ambiguous. And if you choose against it now, it will not be because it is obscure, but rather that this little cost seemed in your judgment to be too much to pay for peace. The cost is to offer your little willingness, right? And I would take that a little further to make it more understandable. Your willingness to not be right about what you think happened, what you think you saw, your willingness to not win the conflict, that little bit of willingness to just let that go. And so this is the only thing that you need do for vision. Happiness, release from pain, and the complete escape from sin, all to be given you. It's about to tell you. Say only this, but mean it with no reservation, for here the power of salvation or release from suffering lies. If you say this, I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve. And everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for and receive as I have asked. Again, this course is definite. There's no in between. It says everything, right? Everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for and receive as I have asked. There's no wiggle room. And so whatever your particular brand of suffering or situation or circumstance, thing that happened to you or whatever, it's saying, no, that too. On some level, you asked for it on some level. Now, it's not like consciously I'm saying, oh, come over here and beat me. But on some level, through my beliefs, right, through my judgments and interpretations, I'm setting the universe up to deliver those things to me. This is why I am not the victim of the world I see. This is why I have invented the world I see. there is not another way of looking at the world, and I can see peace instead of this because I'm choosing it. That's why. So deceive yourself no longer that you are helpless in the face of what is done to you. Acknowledge but that you have been mistaken, and all effects of your mistakes will disappear. Just acknowledge that you've been mistaken. You made a mistake, and the effects of your mistakes will disappear. It didn't say your mistake will disappear. It says the effects. All the shit, the effects are the shit that's happening you don't think you like. They disappear literally when I take responsibility